Oh, that song's off your new album called I Hate Flowers.
Flowers are the worst. That's the song title.
Oh,
The album's called I Hate Flowers, and the song is Flowers Are the Worst.
yeah, just like email.
And on that note, welcome to the Superfan Awesome Happy Time Better Show.
Hello. Hey, I'm Alex.
I'm Gabor.
And we got the Ecstasy. This is a red one.
And this is the older one, the bigger housing one. I believe they just brought out, we're just in time for that, they just brought out the smaller one.
Yeah, it's good.
But killer sounding pedal.
I've always liked this, and I can't believe we haven't done a demo yet.
No, we haven't yet. I've had this for ages, and we haven't done a demo yet of it. And we're going today into the Marshall Origin 20, which is sitting right here.
Yep.
Big thank you to Electric Factory here in Australia for sending us, the Australian Marshall distributors, for sending us a bunch of Marshall amps. There'll be shootouts and all that stuff. But onto the pedal, the Bogner Ecstasy.
Very cool. So it's got basic drive controls, gain, bass, middle, treble, volume.
Yes.
As well as a whole bunch of tone shaping mini toggle switches and a boost circuit.
Yes.
So should we
with
just
little the lights that they're also little like dials
mini
for the
pots.
boost, mini pots for the boost. I should mention, so this is the Ecstasy Red, and there's an Ecstasy Blue. Yep. So on the Bogner Ecstasy amp, you have a blue channel and you have a red channel. This is the red channel. The blue channel is the blue one that I don't have.
Yeah.
So if Reinhold, if you want to send us one, thank you. Hello, love Bogner stuff. Yeah, so let's. Should we try it? We've done the drop C sharp thing in intro. Should we go to a Jazzmaster? No, what do you call them? Jazzcasters? It was called Jazzcaster.
Cool. Whatever
with
you
P90
like.
style pickups in it, which clean sounds actually.
Yeah, let's give it a bit.
Yeah, well, this is slightly more than
Louder.
Right.
All right.
Let's just put everything at 12 o'clock and see what happens. So you've got, just sort of quickly, just to quick run over, you've got this Variac switch, which I think internally changes the voltage. So you get more headroom, but also it compresses more. So it's more of a dynamic thing when you're playing. You've got this mode, which you have tight, mellow, and full, and it basically changes the way some focus more on the bottom end and the higher end and scoop the mids a bit more. Others give you a little bit more mid-range. So you can kind of, depending on if you want that chugga-chugga medley sound or if you want different sounds, you can sort of, tweak it with the mode and a pre-EQ as well. So it gives you slightly different options. And then you've got the structure, which I believe is based on 3 different types of ecstasies. The 20th anniversary ecstasy, the 100 and the 101. And again, it gives you slightly different variations of EQ shaping.
Yep. So between all the switches, all the knobs,
lots you can do.
there's a fair bit of range. Yeah.
So everything on 12, and let's start off with gain range.
Sure. Yeah, something like that.
Just that. Everything on 12 o'clock, drive almost on 0. Sounds killer.
Great crunch time.
That's like a great sort of rhythm kind of crunchy sound.
Yeah, we do have a Cosmos, Mad Professor Cosmos in the loop. We might just put some spring on there for my enjoyment.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Easy there, Tiger.
Whacked you.
So now, I mean, let's leave it at that for now. That's a nice sort of crunchy, rhythmy sort of sound.
Yep.
Now, I'll leave the EQ at 12 o'clock. Let's just muck around with the switches.
Sure.
So at the moment we've got Variac on, which I believe, so internally it changes it. It boosts the voltage or drops the voltage.
I think it drops and compresses it.
Drops it? Okay.
So
let's just try on and off. So this is on at the moment. Didn't really hear much of a difference. I mean, off is definitely louder, I find, on the Variac. Mode, I didn't, at the moment anyway, I didn't hear much difference between tight and mellow, but full, a lot of top end came.
Yep.
I don't know if it comes across on YouTube, but top end definitely came through a lot more. Let's do that again, so go from tight.
You do get, tight has a bit more top end boost.
Yeah, but then full is even more.
Yeah, so there's between... And full has bottom end and top end.
So I think tight. Well, I think tight. Hang on. Let's check just quickly the cheat sheet here.
Yeah.
So tight offers higher gain and a focused lower end with an increased mid range and highs. Mellow offers the lowest gain and a darker overall tone. Yeah, we did notice that.
Yep.
And full offers a full spectrum gain boost with an open, less focused low end. Yeah, so everything but the low end goes up. So tight, it's kind of like a scoop thing.
Yep.
What is it? The other one, mellow, is sort of like almost like the opposite.
Yeah.
And then full is all of it goes up except for the bottom end.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
And it'll just
to taste and to do, I guess what guitar you play and what amp you go into, it changes them.
And the part you're playing, whether it's higher single note stuff or you're doing heavy riffage.
Chuggas. Okay, so which one do you like the best?
For me, metal.
I had a feeling you would say metal.
Because obviously I'm metal.
He's totally metal to the core. We both are, but he's even more than me. Okay, let's go to the pre-EQ.
Sure.
So we're on B2 at the moment.
Okay.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
In the center is for me.
Well, neutral is a neutral tone that is rounder with less attack. B1 offers a high frequency boost that adds detail and openness to the sound, and B2 offers a boosted mid range and high frequency.
There you go.
And it's B1 and B2. And if you're in Australia, you know what I'm talking about. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Maybe there. I think it's probably thick enough without the mid-range boost, so maybe neutral. Neutral,
okay.
For me.
And then, hang on, quickly, just while I got it here, just the structure. So 101, which is what it's on now, offers good vintage tones with a wider bass and treble response and less mid-range. 100, which is in the middle, offers a more focused tone with less highs and bass, but with more detailed and rich mid-range. Mm-hmm. And 20th Anniversary offers a modern sound with a boosted mid and high frequency.
Sure.
So let's try them.
Excellent.
The first one.
101 too.
For what you're doing, yeah, I definitely prefer that.
Yeah, cool. Nice.
Okay, so we've kind of set that up. And again, that's something it's just everyone sets it up the way you want to set it up and the way it works with the guitar. That's a fairly dark guitar.
Yeah.
And then we're going into a relatively bright amp, which sort of evens it out. But it just depends on what you're doing. It's completely different with the Carvin. So now let's have a look at, let's check out the EQ.
Sure.
So maybe give you a little bit more gain. They're definitely not like crazy wild frequencies you can dial up with the EQ. It's a fairly mellow EQ. What does it say about the EQ? You talk to them.
What does it say about the EQ, good boy?
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Scroll faster.
Adjustable volume, treble, middle, bass, and gain. That's all it says.
Yeah, the thing with this thing, it's even though it's heavy and modern, it's not really super duper high gain.
No, it's not. No, it definitely
just
isn't.
Sounds big.
Yeah, and especially I find, again, not saying it because of the Marshall thing, but anyway, it does sound really good going into an amp like this. Okay, let's try the boost.
Sure.
So the boost now, as soon as you turn that on, you've got those two little lights go on. And basically what it does is that's an extra pot for gain and it's an extra pot for volume. So you can say how much more volume do you want when a boost goes on and how much more gain do you want. So let's crank the gain.
It's pretty cool because you can either have a gain boost or a volume boost or both.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the normal sound. It's super fat.
Yeah.
Let's do Humboogery.
Sure.
Humbuckers. So clean sound is suchly. So I mean there's a lot more. Let's turn the reverb off for a sec. There's a lot more output coming from this pickup, so it's less clean of an amp when I play. I need it tight. Yeah, it's one of those sounds, it's not like mega high gain. It's not super high gain, but it's got definition, like, you know. Oh, there's a lot of reverb. I mean, being a metal guy that I am.
Yeah. Metal guys love shimmer reverb.
To the core. Oh, was that a shimmer?
It was a whole, but it was long.
But it's a killer sounding pedal. Hang on, let's try the real guitar of manliness, the Jazzmaster.
My Strat, is that what you're talking about? You can play.
Okay, Jazzmaster, which sounds clean, actually. So it's actually much cleaner than the other guitar was. What is this? The lowest output guitar ever.
Note to mankind.
So with this guitar, completely different. I find the switches.
Yep.
You've got to switch them around to get the right sort of sound for it. But I mean, it's good. It gives you. It means different guitars, different amps. It'll all work.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. I just love the definition.
Mm.
It is not really super high gain, yet it kind of feels high gain.
Yeah.
But you get all this definition. I would absolutely love to try some Bogner amps. I've never played a Bogner amp in my life.
Played one in Japan.
Oh, you did?
Mm.
I would love to. So, hello, Reinhold Bogner. See, I can even pronounce it in the German way. Reinhold Bogner, because he's German.
Yeah.
Love to work with you. Would be fantastic.
I know you want to hear this.
Oh, I totally want to hear all this stuff.
Okay, so that's a bit different.
That's Stevie Ray right there. Makes a Strat sound good. Put the comments below.
Hate mail to his house.
Don't like Strats.
These are Fender Custom Shop 69.
69.
Which are really jangly,
tinny little, very low output pickups.
Yeah.
I've got them in my guitar too, and the only way I think they sound any good is if you compress the crap out of it.
So, yeah, even with the switches, you can make this fatten up.
You can definitely fatten it up. So on full mode. With the 20th anniversary one, which I think is the most full range as well.
Yep.
With the B2.
And the bass booster.
The bass. I think it's a killer sounding pedal. It's one of those ones. And again, not saying this has nothing to do with Marshall sending us amps and stuff, but I had this pedal, and I've been a Fender amp guy for years and years and years and years, basically my entire musical career. And into a Fender amp, I kind of go, yeah, it sounded good, but it didn't totally blow me away. Sure. When I got the Origin, I think it's just that combination. It just works. So like that Marshall-y, or I guess into a Voxy style, that British style, clean.
Yep.
I think it just really works well with that.
And the Bogner thing is kind of almost like the modern rock sound.
Well, I mean, he was one of the original guys who modded Marshalls for people to make them embiggen them.
Mm.
I think that's sort of how it started. I mean, correct us if we're wrong, but I think he sort of, went to America and he modded a lot of Marshall amps for a lot of, higher end customers. and that's sort of where the Bogner thing came from, and then he started making his own amp, kind of like Friedman as well.
It definitely has that modern thing.
Yeah, modern, really thick, but lots of definition, lots of not super high gain, but chunky and just. So that's the Bogner Ecstasy Red. I think it's killer. And also, we should mention on the back, you also have a remote switch on the back, so you can have it, which I think is for the boost, so you can remotely turn the boost on and off.
Yeah,
if you've got a switching system or something like that.
Rack or something.
Yeah. Which if you've got one of them lying around.
Yeah.
There's my other pants I left in my other
garden shed.
Yeah. So if you want to see more videos like that, please make sure to subscribe. If you want to see us with all the other Bogner pedals and a whole bunch of Bogner amps, email Reinhold Bogner at bogneramplification.com. Don't. But no, I think it's killer. I haven't had the chance to try the blue one out yet, but I'd love to. And the Überschall, the black one, which again, Überschall. See, I can pronounce it properly.
And the Lagrange,
Lagrange, the Plexi style one.
Yeah.
I'd love to try them all out. So, yes.
One
day. So on that note, thank you so much. Make sure to check out all the social media stuff. All the links are below.
Like and subscribe to the channel if you would very much do. That'd be great. Hit the notification bell and you'll get notifications when there's new videos. And
there's most likely a podcast where we'll be talking about this very pedal coming up shortly. So thank you for watching, everyone.
Catch you next time.
Thank you, Alex.
See ya.
Thank you, boys. Bye.